I am a monster who has lived for 200 years. It is not because I am long-lived, but because I possess the ability of infinite rebirth. Every time I die, I resurrect from the water, possessing an undying body. The one thing I do not lack is time. Relying on this unique ability, I became a highly professional medical examiner, helping the police crack countless strange cases. On this day, I took the subway to work as usual, incidentally utilizing my reasoning abilities to easily win a lady's heart. She enthusiastically invited me to have a drink after work, but the next second, the entire carriage was horribly crushed by the train behind it. I was killed on the spot, my heart impaled by a steel pipe. But turning around, I revived in the water again. I have lost count of which resurrection this is. This ability dates back to 200 years ago. At that time, I was just a fledgling ship's doctor, because I could not stand the atrocities on the slave ship. I formed the idea of saving those poor people. Instead, I was shot dead by the captain. Subsequently, I was thrown into the sea. Inexplicably, I obtained the ability of rebirth. The only rather awkward detail is that every time I return, I become a naked man. Fortunately, my son Abe soon picked me up, and he is also the only person who knows my secret. Meanwhile, Detective Joe appeared at the scene of the subway accident. She casually picked up the pocket watch I had left behind in the carriage. The on-site medical examiner preliminarily diagnosed that the driver died of sudden cardiac death, which caused the train to lose control. But the specific cause of death still required testing at the medical examiner's office. Soon Detective Joe came to the center to ask about the inspection progress. At this time, I was performing an autopsy on the driver. His lungs showed obvious signs of frothing, which is exactly the manifestation of poisoning. So, he did not die of heart disease, but of poisoning. Obviously, this case is not such a simple accident. Just then, I received a mysterious phone call from a stranger. The caller not only knew about the subway accident, but also knew that I had survived it.
Who is this?
Henry, you can't imagine how long I've been looking for someone like you.
My expression changed instantly. I thought my secret had been discovered, so I hurriedly returned to my son's shop and started packing, preparing to take Abe and flee to a strange city, because I once had the experience of being discovered, and the result was being captured for research. Thinking of those memories, I unconsciously became afraid. However, Abe did not plan to leave. He told me that escaping is not the solution.
I have news for you. You might not be able to die, but you haven't lived for a very long time.
The key now should be to find out who this person is and what purpose they have. After careful consideration, I decided not to escape anymore and to face my inner demons directly. In order to find out who the mysterious person is, I went to the morgue, pulled out the dispatcher's body, and took a tube of blood from him. Because I suspected this subway accident was the work of that mysterious person. So I needed to figure out what poison the driver was under, where the poison came from, and then find that mysterious man. And my method was to test the poison with my own body.
You're gonna feel every bit of this. It's the only way to know immediately what he used.
When Abe injected the blood into my body in just 5 seconds, I began that process familiar to the point of routine.